It's we've had a little bit of a hiatus. Well, I have anyway. Been super busy. So I want to apologize for that. Um, if you notice that it's just me tonight, Mike's got the in-laws in town. So while he's suffering with them, y'all are gonna have to suffer with just me tonight. So we'll make it short and sweet. I think the last time that we had a show was the week after we played Mississippi State and beat them handily, like I said we would. And then the Texas A&M game came. I'm gonna go ahead and take it on the chin and apologize to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and blame this one on me because we didn't have a show and I wasn't able to be cocky and say, yeah, Kentucky's gonna win and blah 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 blah. So it's kind of partially my fault. So I'll take that one. The end, well, not the end, but that Mississippi State game when Cash Daniels had that targeting call, which I mean, I've watched the replay millions of times, and you don't see him leading with the helmet. You don't see him hitting a defenseless player. And, I mean, nothing crazy like that. If you look at the rule, that's basically what the rule says. I mean, crown to the helmet contact on the defenseless player, and you get ejected for targeting. Since it was in the second half of the game, I do believe he missed the first half of that A&M game. I honestly think that was one thing that kind of bit us because our defense played super flat the first half of that A&M game. Yeah, it was a good game, but it should not have been. It should not have even been that close. We should not have had to come back late in the fourth quarter to force overtime to ultimately lose in overtime. Man, just thinking about that game and how it ended has got me all mad again. But we didn't play to our full potential that game. Our running game, it took what till the middle of the second half or second quarter to get it going. And by then it was kind of too late because the half was almost over. Terry looked a little flustered at times. I don't think he played his best game. And that's, I mean, I've been watching the news all week, and that's all people have been talking about, asking Coach Stoops when he's going to switch the quarterback and blah, blah, blah. And I agree with Coach Stoop. And I mean, he said that you're not going to just, you're not just going to sit the guy that you have put all your faith in and all your eggs in one. We've got all of our eggs in the Terry touchdown basket, and I don't think it's right that he gets one shot, has one off game, and people are wanting to ride in the streets and get rid of him. That's stupid. Yeah, he had a bad game. I mean, every player has a bad game. I mean, even Tom Brady has a bad game. Make sure I don't get struck by lightning for talking about Tom Brady. But we're going to rebound. We're going to bounce back. We've got Vanderbilt this week, which, like I said at the beginning of the year, it's Vanderbilt. So I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. I mean, Vandy again is one of those teams that every couple years or so they have this crazy. I mean, look how close they made it with Florida. I mean, Florida had to come back and beat them. I'm not saying they're a bad football team because they're clearly not. I mean, they gave Florida a run for their money, but we beat Florida. So so I think it'll be a very good game. It's a 7:30 kickoff, I believe, Saturday. Injury wise, I think we're okay. I don't know. I haven't heard anything new or seen anything new this week about anybody. I had heard or read somewhere Monday that Benny Snell aggravated a hamstring or something like that. I don't even know if that's true or whatever. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Just something I read. It's probably not even true. Speaking of Benny, his Heisman odds have bumped up. I couldn't tell you what they are off the top of my head. I have no idea. I don't think he's having the kind of year where we even need to talk about Heisman yet or anything like that. Let's get through these next few games and let's get to that Georgia matchup because that Georgia matchup is now. I mean, we basically control our own destiny. I mean, every team does, but it for us it kind of comes down to that game. If we can stay undefeated, well, in SEC play, other than the A&M game, if we can stay undefeated for the rest of the year in the SEC, we will be all right. LSU came out of nowhere. They're ranked fifth now, and I guess old Buckeyes are called that. He thinks that LSU's we're going to play LSU in the SEC title game, which I would not have a problem with as long as we make it to the SEC title game. I mean that would be a banner year for us. We make it to the title game, and even if we lose, we're still going to draw a really good ball game. I mean, hell, anything is better than the Liberty Bowl or the Music City Bowl, which is where we've landed the past few years when we have made bowl games. So there's still a lot to look forward to, Cats fans, football wise. I don't know what the spread is for this week. I have not a clue. I haven't even looked at it yet. I've had a super busy week. But I'm picking Kentucky to win this game. I mean, it's Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt, guys. I don't think we have any reason to worry. So I'm gonna go Cats by at least 10. We'll say 10, at least 10 over Vandy. I believe this is our homecoming week. I believe this is our homecoming week also. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think, but don't quote me on that. Had a really good week of practice. I've been trying to keep up with some of the practice stuff this week because we had our bye week, the college bye week, whatever, was last week. So had a really good week of practice. Um, that's pretty much it, football wise, that I can think of. If you didn't catch, so we'll switch over a little bit now. Well, I mean, we haven't had a chance really to talk about basketball at all because football season. When football starts, it's all everybody cares about is football. But this past Saturday was Big Blue Madness, and it's Big Blue. If you didn't catch it, you missed out. It was crazy awesome. It's basically becoming a big. It's becoming two things. It's to me, it's becoming one of the best traditions in college basketball thus far. I always thoroughly enjoy watching it every year. Yeah, it's not. It's kind of a. It's kind of a different setting. It's not a game or anything like that. It's like a scrimmage and stuff. But it gives our team a chance to get out there, gel with the fans a little bit, get a little bit more playing time with each other, get used to each other, get that kind of game type atmosphere at Rump. A full Rump arena is way different than going to the Bahamas and playing the Bahamas national team, or something like that. I mean, really, that's more. Big Blue Madness is really more for the fans, than anything. And like I said, if you didn't catch it, please find a YouTube video, get on SEC Network, Vimo it. I don't know. Try to find it and watch it. Because if you're a Kentucky basketball fan, you will thoroughly enjoy it. It's becoming a Kentucky basketball reunion, really. It's just awesome, man. It's great. It's a great time to be a Kentucky fan. Our football team, we're ranked 13th, which when was the last time we were able to say that? It's been forever. We have a legitimate shot at the SEC East in football, which I am smitten about. You don't really get a chance to be excited about that around these parts. That's why everybody always looks forward to basketball season. But basketball season is slowly approaching, guys. I think November 6th We play Duke, and well, let me rephrase that. November 6th, we beat Duke because we're gonna beat Duke. We have. I'm pretty sure we're going to be preseason number one. Any story that I've read thus far has got us unanimously preseason number one. We've already been chosen to win the SEC. Not really a shock. What else? What else am I missing? I know I'm missing something, guys. No, I don't think I'm missing anything. Nope, that's it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, like it, love it, share it, get it out there on anything YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, whatever you're listening to it on. Please, guys, like, yeah, this is just something that a couple buddies get together and do every week. But I thoroughly enjoy it. Anytime I get to talk Kentucky sports is a good time. So just drop us a comment, a like, something, share a thought with us. Let us know something that you would like for us to cover or get more in depth in. I mean, everybody has their preference, different strokes for different folks. So if you don't like it, you ain't got to watch it. Nobody's holding a gun to your head making you watch it. But if you do like it or have any interest in it at all, please like it, share it, subscribe, and let us know what you think because we greatly appreciate everyone's opinion. And anything that we can do to make the show better, we're going to try. And if you really want to, drop old Buckmaster a line and let him know that he's shitty for missing this week. No, I'm just kidding. We all have things come up. Like I said, I missed the last 2 weeks because I've just been crazy hectic busy. But everybody enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Come Saturday, hope you tailgate it up, drink some beer, eat some good food, and watch Kentucky manhandle Vanderbilt because that's probably what I'm going to do. And look forward to basketball season. That's pretty much it. Thanks, you guys, for watching every week. If you do, or if this is the first time you watch, just thank you guys. We greatly appreciate it. Big Blue Nation, you guys have a great, great week.